Welcome back to XYED Mysteries, where shadows whisper the stories the world forgot. I'm Sykes, and tonight we continue our journey into the haunting series, Echoes of the Forgotten. If you haven't watched episode 1, pause now and go uncover the mystery of the vanishing photographer, because what you're about to hear will make everything you thought you knew twist into something far darker. Recap softly narrated previously. In Echoes of the Forgotten, photojournalist Evelyn Cross discovered an old roll of undeveloped film inside a rusted camera from a long abandoned asylum. But the images weren't ordinary, they seemed to show moments that shouldn't exist. People who were never there, her curiosity became obsession, and on a fog covered night, Evelyn vanished into the very asylum that haunted her lens. Short eerie pause now, her last recorded audio has been found, and with it, the truth begins to unravel. Episode 2. The asylum's secret ambient tone shifts, gentle rainfall, soft wind through broken glass, footsteps echo in a hall. The asylum stood silent, like a cathedral built for the forgotten, paint peeled off the walls like shedding skin. Every corridor whispered with the memory of footsteps that once belonged to those lost in time. Detective Marcus Hale stood at the entrance, holding Evelyn's recovered tape recorder. The play button was worn, smeared. With dust and fingerprints, he pressed it gently. Sound cue. Faint crackle of old audio tape, Evelyn's voice, trembling if anyone finds this. I wasn't alone in here. Static, then silence. That one sentence sent chills through Marcus's spine. He had come here looking for evidence. What he found was something much closer to belief. Room by room, he explored the asylum, his flashlight slicing through dust and darkness. The walls were lined with old photos, photos of patients, but one face kept repeating across different years. A woman in a nurse's uniform, same smile, same cold, knowing eyes. And at the bottom of each photograph in faded ink was written one word, caretaker. Music deepens, distant piano note, low hum in the asylum's east wing. Marcus found a photo lab, shattered lenses, rusted trays, and undeveloped negatives scattered like ash. Among them lay Evelyn's last frame, a blurred image of her reflection. Except her reflection was smiling back. A whisper echoed through the hall, soft, like someone breathing behind him. He turned nothing, just dust swirling in his flashlight beam. The tape recorder clicked again on its own. Evelyn's faint voice, the nurse. She never left. Marcus's heartbeat quickened. He looked around, and there, painted faintly on the wall, were the words, "Do not develop the truth." Lightning strike, thunder rumbles. Suddenly, a door creaked open down the hall. A faint humming came from within, a lullaby, warped and off-key. Marcus stepped inside what used to be the patient recreation room. On the far end, under the flickering light, sat an old rocking chair, moving slowly, though no one was there to push it. He raised his flashlight. The beam revealed hundreds of photographs plastered across the wall, every one showing Evelyn, some taken years before she was even born, and in each of them, behind her shoulder, the nurse, the tape recorder clicked again. Evelyn's whisper, she feeds on memory. Every photo takes something from you, a moment, a piece of who you were. Marcus stumbled backward, nearly dropping the recorder. He looked at the old camera on the table, its lens cracked, yet faintly glowing. Drawn to it, he reached out. And the instant his finger brushed the shutter, the world around him changed. Music shifts, echoing heartbeat, whispering voices blend into the background. The asylum was alive again, lights flickering, nurses walking, patients whispering, but they weren't real. Were they? Evelyn appeared in the hallway, or something that looked like her. She lifted the same vintage camera, pointed it at Marcus, and whispered, "Smile." Camera flash sound, followed by deafening silence. Marcus woke up outside in his car just before dawn. The asylum door behind him now sealed shut. The camera lay on the passenger seat untouched, yet freshly cleaned inside, a single photo. It showed him standing inside the asylum, holding the camera. With the nurse's hand resting on his shoulder, low haunting violin fades in as he stared at it. His phone buzzed, an unknown number. One message, you're next to be developed. Music rises, haunting outro, sting, closing invitation, side mysteries, standard outro, and that was episode 2 of Echoes of the Forgotten, the Asylum Secrets. If you enjoyed tonight's journey through shadows and echoes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Side Mysteries. Tap the bell icon so you never miss what hides in the dark corners of the next story. Until next time, stay curious and stay in the light.